Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy day, family. Happy Saturday. Thank you for joining me this day. For those of you who are here in California or on the West Coast, thank you for joining me this beautiful sunny day. It finally stopped raining. So far, so good. I'm not sure if we're going to get more or not, but I'm going to enjoy the sunshine while I can. And I hope wherever you are in the world, you're having a fabulous day. My name is Darissa, and I am the CEO and founder of God's Chosen Vessels. And I'm also, let me get this camera straight. And I want to make you guys seasick this morning. I'm also the creator of the Embrace formula. So thank you for joining me this 42nd episode of the Embrace formula's word of the day. I am just I get thrilled every morning and excited. I anticipate, feeling a little anxious when I'm choosing the word and pulling the word out the glass. But it's getting to the point where this is habit forming, which is a good thing because that's what we want to do. We want to start some new habits and work on our perception. So a friendly reminder, thank you for everyone who's joining this morning. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. I thank you for the hearts. I thank you for sharing with your followers. And so this is not to take the place of your prayer time or your devotional time. This is simply an exercise that we use and we practice with to help us with our perception. Life can blindside you. Sometimes it'll blindside you. Things will come your way just when you least expect it. So that is why we choose blindly from this glass a word that we think might be positive. It might be negative. So whatever we get, we want to share our first thought of the word. And if it is a negative thought, we want to practice changing our perception of that word. And we want to do this because we want to get used to thinking this way about our life, about the things that happens in our lives. And remember, who's in charge, not to panic, not to be anxious if something comes our way unexpected that we deem negative. Or uncomfortable, unfair. Okay, why is God allowing this? And before we even figure that out, if we ever figure that out, to just get in the mindset that God is in control. God is in control. God is in control. So I'm not going to let this thing ruin my day, my life, my thought pattern, So that's what the practice of changing your perception is all about. Okay? And I'm sorry, I apologize for my voice because I'm hearing that it sounds a little, I don't know, raspy this morning. So I apologize for that. That's a side effect of, going to bed in the wee hours of the morning and getting up in the wee hours of the morning. But I appreciate you guys. Okay, so someone just joined. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the love and the heart. So I'm going to go ahead and pull our word this morning and see what we got. And interesting. Relax. Relax is our word for the day. I immediately thought of I need to relax. In a physical, very much so in a physical, what am I trying to say? I have a little brain fog this morning. And that would be why, because I need to relax. I really need to relax physically, not be so uptight. I'm going to say, but more importantly, relax, like in my spiritual life, relax and not be upset. That's weird because about 5 hours ago, I was really uptight about something to the point where I called my godbrother. I knew he would be up. I have two people in my life now that my mother is not the person that I pick up the phone and, call. I can just walk in the room and kind of talk with her to a certain degree. But now that my mother's not at the top of that list because she was a night owl too, I have three people in my life who I know if I pick the phone at 2 o'clock in the morning, more than likely they're up just like I am. And, I first make it clear that nothing's wrong. I just need to talk or whatever the case may be. And so he's one of those people. He's a composer, and I call him maestro. He's a musician and an arranger, and he's just gifted in the area of music. He's an accomplished musician and producer, and he's just, my brother's all that. I brag about him all the time. But anyway, I called him and had to kind of share some things with him because they just had me really uptight to the point of tears. And so I look back on that, and I got to a place where I really had to relax because he had to remind me of some things that I already knew, but I was letting Satan get in my head, and kind of mess me up a little bit, throw me off my game. And a lot of it was, I'm tired, and Satan tends to attack, when you got that brain fog going on and you're just tired, you need to go shut it down somewhere. And so, I ended up talking with him a good 30, 40 minutes this morning, and I felt so much more relaxed. I felt really relaxed and at ease because I had to be reminded, okay, who's in charge of the situation? You practice what you preach, Darissa. Practice what you preach. This thing that's supposed to be meant for your harm and for your demise is really working out for your good. And look at it as a gift. And once, he reminded me to do that, and I sat there and I looked at that thing, I could literally feel myself relax. I went to bed and crashed. I mean, I slept well. I wish I had got a couple more hours of it, but I actually slept well. So I said all that to say this. When it comes to our word relaxing, I am going to make a conscious effort today, because I am pretty sure Satan's probably going to try to bring that thing up again in a negative way, but I'm going to relax. I've already given it to God, so I'm not going to be uptight. I'm chill. I'm totally chill. I'm going to relax and remember who is the God and creator of all things, who is the one who has to allow things to happen, and that all things work for my good. There's no reason for me to be uptight. There's no reason for me to be scared. There's no reason for me to be anxious. There's no reason for me to be afraid. Relax. Relax. He's got this. He's got this. I know he's got this. He's got my back. He's got my future. And he already has a plan. So yeah, relax is a good word. This is a good word for me today. And I hope it's an awesome word for you. Whatever's going on in your life, don't fear. Do not be afraid. Our God is still in control. Relax. Chill. Relax. Thank you for joining me this morning. I encourage you, my brothers and my sisters, to embrace your life and embrace your purpose. Cherish your time here while you have it. God woke you up this morning, giving you another chance to get it right. Another chance to get it right. Serve someone, love someone, encourage someone, motivate someone. Don't blow it. Y'all be blessed today.